there guys, this is me, Malorian, and this is going to be another War Machine Battle Report. And this one here, I'm going to apologize. I'm going to apologize every game until I stop doing this, but basically, I still got unpainted models, and I'm sorry about that. I'm going to be painting these as fast as I can. You'll notice there's some paint on the Thamarite, so we're getting there, but I know that people like fully painted armies. I am not there, but you're going to see it soon. Anyway, this is going to be my Fiona Flames in the Darkness up against my buddy Joel and his Anamag list. Now, his Anamag list is more standard. It has a Blightbringer, has a Chosen, has the Ogrun, the Hellmouth. Pretty standard stuff. I'm not even sure if my list is what you call the standard Fiona Flames in the Darkness list, but I got the 2 Toros, I got the 4 Archons, I got the double Precursors, and I got the Mechaniks, Hermit, and then also Ragman. And this game should be pretty interesting. Basically what it comes down to is that since he's going to be out threatening me, I need to kind of draw him in, let him hit me first, and then hit back even harder. Now, luckily, I have a couple of ways I can do that. You know, I can pop my feet in order to, really dull his attack, but what I'd really think would be even better is if I can just jam with a couple of models, maybe even throwing away an Archon, draw in his alpha, then I get my counterattack, be able to feat to really make sure he can't do anything in return, and then basically get a second strike back. I think I'll be really up in attrition. And what I can do when I'm up on attrition is really try and do a thing here where I'm trying to jump ahead on a certain area of the board. And what that area of the board is the right flank. So this whole board here might seem like we're fairly spread across the entire table. However, in reality, most of our things are here on the right. So this is great for me, and I actually deployed first, so I don't know if he countered my deployment or if he had the same idea, but what I want to do is, thanks to those 2 buildings, it's really going to funnel him. It's really, especially with the Hellmouth there as well, going to make it difficult for him to be applying all of his forces. So what I can do then is really, like I said, dull his attack and hit back even harder, and even more so, those buildings will make it very hard for the Blightbringer to get there. So the right flank is going to be my focus. I'm guessing the Blightbringer is going to end up contesting the flag in the zone, so I'm not going to do anything there. I might get 1 point from the objective on the left, but I'm not going to be scoring anything over there otherwise, so I'm just going to hold down and really focus on the right flank. Alright, so on my first turn, everything's kind of rushing up there. I do set up so he can kill my flags if he wants to and give me vengeance. I'm guessing he won't. Otherwise, I am putting Wrath's Mercy up onto the left unit. Wrath's Mercy is very interesting because if the Cav try and do their cavalry charges, I'll say, nope, you didn't kill that guy, and then the charge will fail. However, Anamag's feat basically gives Grievous, and if you have Grievous, Wrath's Mercy just doesn't work. So I don't think that Joel would pop that feat just to stop that one interaction on the left, but hey, if he wants to do that, that's fine for me. I want to focus on the right side. The stupid thing I did is I put Occultation up onto the Thamarite Archon that's in the middle there, when really we're talking about Eyeless Sight Legion, so it was all really dumb. So you're going to see that fall off later, but hey, I always like pointing out when I'm stupid. So on his first turn, he's pushing up as well, not super overly far, and in fact, like the Hellmouths don't really do much either. They're kind of holding back. In fact, the left Hellmouth, when the tentacles moved over, so he could shoot it with the Blightbringer, make a little scather area for all those Chosen to go into, and honestly, I'm loving this board state because what I can do now is I can jam up the right side, really set up for what I said I was going to do, and on the left side, same thing. Because those Chosen are all so far forward and balled up, I can just like jam a couple of them, get the Morrowan there to make things complicated, and then like I said, if he doesn't want to pop his feet, he's going nowhere. So this is fantastic. Alright, my turn 2. I don't do a lot of work. Like I said on the right, I get up there with the Morrowan, I get up there and jam a bit, really setting up for the counterattack. Something I will say that I did poorly on the right side was my Toro placement. The left Toro is set up where he can easily be engaged, and the right one doesn't have a way through. So what you really want to do is set things up for getting some free counter charges, and I didn't do that. So I could have been doing the right better, but I'm also very happy the way that that flank is shaping up. Otherwise, on the left, I shoot in and I do a little bit of damage to the Hellmouth. I do a little bit of damage to some Chosen, but in the real thing I do is I just jam them, and all I'm doing is holding back. I don't want to dedicate a lot of forces. I just want to say, all right, do your thing on both sides. Kill a couple of guys, give me vengeance, and then bam, I'm going to hit you back super hard. So all I can hope is he doesn't hit me crazy hard. And it goes extremely well for me. Basically on the right side, he tries going against the Archon, gets some hits on it, but leaves it alive. And it's also within range of the objective, so I'm going to be able to heal that up, so that's fantastic. Even some of the Chosen were so frustrated being stuck back there that they kind of like redeploy to go around to the right, but even that's not enough. My Precursors are close enough, I can charge them, I can tie them up. This is going great for me on the right. On the left side, he really didn't have a good time whatsoever. In fact, on the right, he had such a bad time that he didn't hit any of the Precursors, so that's good for him because he didn't get to trigger Vengeance. On the left, the Morrowan gave him so many fits that he just didn't really hit almost anything except for one guy. He killed one model, so now I have Vengeance, and so this is the dream. This is exactly what I want, and now I can very easily, because he didn't move up the Blightbringer, I can score the flag, I can score the zone, I can score my zone. I could maybe go after his objective, but I just want to try and kill off these Chosen the best I can. So this is now for my next turn, should hopefully be like a crushing turn. So my turn 3 on the right side, I pop my mini feet, I charge in, and I do lots of work. I actually kind of hope to get a little bit further in, but you know, just the way that I had to kind of unpackage things, didn't really get there, but still did fantastic. The Ogrun in the front, I killed all but one. I killed one of the Chosen even. I'm very happy because my Toros feel very safe. And in fact, everything feels safe because I popped my feet with Fiona. She charged over there. And so that whole zone now, that whole area should just be him doing almost nothing. So that's fantastic. In the middle, I'm able to kill off some Chosen, shoot off some solos and stuff like that. So that's fantastic. So I'm going to score my zone on the right. I'm going to score the flag. However, the one stupid thing I did is that the dumb Mechaniks, I didn't run them all into the zone for the circular. So I'm not going to score that one. So I go to 2-0, but you know, deep down in my mind, I hate myself because I know it could have been 3-0. So on his turn, he does his best to try and counterattack. He pops his feet, goes in there, the Blightbringer. He kills off like 3 Precursor Knights and my Archon, so he does some pretty good work. Meanwhile, the Chosen struggle again with the Archon being there, so he kills a couple of guys. So not too bad over there, but again, I have everything that I need. Meanwhile, on the right side, can't do anything. In fact, the worst thing happened because he rolled 1-6 to hit, killed 1 Precursor, so now they have their vengeance. So on the right side, he wasn't able to get into the zone, didn't kill very much, so on my turn, I can just clean that up. On the left side, again, I could just start doing some attrition as well and just start trying to contest the middle, but I score my zone again because he didn't contest it. It's 3-0. So really, all I need to do on my turn is do nothing on the right, kill his objective, and then I win. So that's what I do. I pop my mini feet now over here. I get 4 of them onto the objective. And once you know it, that's enough to kill it. And there you go. I win on scenario 5-0. Now, like I said, I feel that the way things were going, even if I didn't get this, let's say he had counter-scored somehow, something like that, this is going the way I wanted. Because obviously now the right flank was solidly in my control. And even though he had done some damage over here, I'm in a position where I can just slowly feed him things and try and kill off pieces that I can and try and like reduce his effectiveness. And I mean, like between the 2 Archons I have, that can really tie things down for a long time. So I really like the way this kind of went. I did feel that Joel probably could have gotten better work done. That, you know, bulking up and joining his chosen together, even though it seemed like the right idea to get that high armor, just wasn't really worth it. It was better off for him to spread out and really try and get the best effectiveness of his cavalry charges. So I'm really happy that he didn't do that. So it made things easier for me to run up and jam him. But there you go, a win for the good guys. And if you guys have any comments on my list or the game or anything like that, please feel free, post it down below, and we'll catch you later. Bye.